I can't believe my eyes as of late. I'm actually seeing positive forward-thinking Stadia articles from major publications. What is going on here? Let's talk about it. See as Stadia reaction. Are journalists finally starting to look at Stadia positively? It's SDO Daily, baby. Let's get into this one. What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up, people? Welcome to another SDO Daily. I am your host for this episode of SDO Daily, MM2K of PNTS Network and StadiaDosage. Before we get into this one, though, can you do me a huge favor? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and rock those bells for notifications, please, so you know when we're dropping these doses. I appreciate all of y'all straight up. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know the reason. And by now, y'all should know the slogan. We are not too proud to ask. And for those of you that are already following this channel, thank you so much. We appreciate your support. But do me a huge favor. Still check that bell as well. Because, you know, sometimes Google just be slipping up and be removing your bell notifications without you even knowing. So give that bell another check, all right? All right, so let's get into today's video. All right, so Stadia's always had a rocky road between the truths of the platform and what major journalists report. A recent Business Insider article with a very ominous tone for retail business only made things worse as of late. However, the dark cloud of lackadaisical care of the facts, simply to make Stadia look bad, days might be over. As we see a flood of new articles speak positively of both Stadia business to business and its retail efforts. When did this start? What's behind it? How long will it last? Let's get into it. All right, so let's talk about it now. What we see happening here. The reason this channel was even started was to combat misinfo. We found it vital that gamers got an accurate depiction of the platform so they can make up their minds appropriately for their gaming needs. However, the misinfo caused by workplace VPNs, remember that? Lack of research or just care made our jobs all the more daunting and made me spit even more all over my pop filter for my continuous followers should know, you know what I mean? However, since Stadia's latest keynote, where they've highlighted things such as easier catalog searching for non-account holders, more simplified game porting to spur faster catalog growth, and extended and account-free trials, the platform is being put in a more positive light. Articles are saying things like, Stadia revealed its business to business, aka immersive stream, and it isn't a bad thing. They're also saying things like, retail business for Stadia seems to be getting a second jolt. And they're doing so without all the snark and doom and gloom from before. Now, this is very noteworthy, especially as some of the same publications earlier in the year wouldn't even place Stadia in their top 5 streaming services for 2022. A ridiculous notion considering that recent studies show that Stadia is claiming almost half of the game streaming usage. I'm not saying that all of the article tone pivot is perfect though. Due to the mainstream media's lack of care earlier on, they miss vital info from prior years. This will lead to the occasional article with big gaps and holes, one of which I had to correct a major publication on today via social media. It may not be excusable all the time, but it's understandable due to the movement again of the media. Because of that, I've recently opted to not hammer journalists as of late for these slights, rather point them to the complete info and encourage them for proper course change. For many of you hearing this, and certainly the media pivot aspect of this may all be a shock to you. But let me explain why I think it's happening. All right. So let's get to that, the conclusion. Why the change? I think publications have found their safe pivot. What I mean by that is a way to escape their over-the-top jargon of past without having to fully admit we were letting our emotions get the best of us. But now we better understand. As a result, they are doing a lot better. Now, despite the presence of holes and accuracy you can still drive a truck through, this signifies just how bad it was. And because of that, I think they just want to get over the Stadia is dead talk. They may be starting to realize, hey, look, this thing is growing, even if it isn't console numbers. And it's just a small niche business at the moment, so it doesn't have to necessarily be at console numbers. Colleagues are talking about it and taking a liking to it, and taking articles like from Business Insider as gospel only causes for heartache after Google does something to dismiss the tone. It's alienating us from a base whose niche now, but like Yves Guillemot of Ubisoft said, will make up at least 50% of the gaming business in the future. Man, that's powerful. That said, we might be witnessing a major milestone here, folks, with the mainstream media, but only time will tell. And that's it from your boy. Let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below, because like I always say, who cares what I think? But if you did like what I had to say, check out the links below to follow me. Those links will lead you to the Broadman Bullies, PNTS Network, Hard Knock Digital Culture, and yes, to Stadia Dosage. With all that said, peace. Have a wonderful gaming day.